We're on the same team.
Yo, we are back. Kiare, watch how the introduction happens, Bana. I know you have a lot of shit to say. Welcome back to the studio, guys. I'd like to announce that ever since the season started, I've never done a 1-2 TV shoot when I wasn't top of the table. And yet again, somehow, I'm doing another shoot where I'm top of the table. So, guys.
We were supposed to do
round,
that day.
we were.
Arisha.
Nah, I never said that shit.
Who let this guy do the intro?
Major shout out, bro. He's been doing the intro for 2-3 years.
Yeah, bro.
Without being in the top 6. So.
Yeah. and now I've been top of the table the whole season. Yeah. It's mad. Even after we lost it for 3 days, I'm still here.
I think there was a time you introduced a show while you were 20th for like 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, bro.
That was very true. I was at the very minimum. It was, I think, 6 weeks in the bottom 5.
So in total, you've introduced a show when you're on the bottom half longer than when you're in the top half.
Definitely, yeah.
Wow.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
We're happy for
Shukran.
We're happy for you,
man.
bro.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
These things in life, bro, they don't come that often.
Yeah, man. When it comes,
No one's happy here, bro.
Yeah,
you enjoy the ride.
I'm genuinely happy for him.
Sometimes you're up, most times you're down, but
at the end of the day, we're all boys, guys. So at the very minimum, you put rivalries aside. You have to be happy for your boy, man.
And I'm also happy for Kiare because, Liverpool is back.
Liverpool is back. Listen, we have so much to get into in terms of the show. So, we're going to take it step by step. Lots of stuff to go through. As always, thank you so much, guys, for showing up. Kiari and Naeem.
Yo.
Missed you guys. Kiari, we missed you a lot longer than Naeem.
yeah,
Conveniently. So, yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And let's get right into it. We're going to start with the title race. At some point, we're going to discuss the mid-table teams, Liverpool, Chelsea. And then we'll talk about whether United are also in the title race or not. So let's get into it, man. Arsenal, Villa. Good evening. Give me your thoughts, lads. That's what I like to do. I like letting people give me their thoughts, and then I
mean, you almost didn't lose at home. So congratulations.
Right? Yeah. Huge 3 points away at Villa Park. Very historical stadium.
I would be happy if you guys just won 1-0. As opposed to how you won.
And I'd like to hear why, Saddam. You have to give us context.
Honestly, there was some level of character being shown. I think you got lucky, Kidogo, because Martinez is just stupid and he was told not to. I think he was to blame, wasting time.
By the way, his first booking came in the 84th minute.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, ref. That's about fucking time. What's that gonna do for us?
Yeah. I think it's karma. It was like, who deserves more karma? Arsenal for just being loud, or A. Martinez for just being a
for doing all those fucking interviews?
Since honestly, this guy has been annoying since he won the World Cup. To be honest, and I think he's gonna fall out with Emery.
At some point, you can see it, right?
Yeah,
I can kind of see it. Yeah,
I can see also why he was let go
by Arsenal.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking to my dad about the Emi Martinez stuff, right? I asked him, like, you must have enjoyed the way the ball hit his head and then went back in, after all the shit house that he was doing, right? Yeah. It's such beautiful justice. He was like, that guy, Ali Furakicho, after like 20 good games and one FA Cup,
and one World Cup.
And a Community Shield. No. He was like Furakicho for Arsenal. You get it?
Yeah.
And my dad was saying, like, if that guy actually just decided, you know what, I can compete for the number 1 spot with Leno. That's a winnable battle.
Because Leno wasn't that good either.
He wasn't that good either. And I think Emi Martinez was better with his feet than Leno was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm not saying Emi Martinez is particularly good.
If he fixed his attitude, probably you wouldn't have bought Ramsdale.
That's a good point. Kiari, how did you see the game?
All of which wouldn't have been a bad decision. Not buying Ramsdale. Not buying Ramsdale probably be what wins them the title.
Not buying Ramsdale.
Yeah, not buying Ramsdale, bro. we see what he's serving us, bro. He has enough. Yeah, so my thoughts, it's nothing impressive. It's literally just what you've been doing since the World Cup.
That's not true. Fighting through results.
Yeah, it's just fighting.
No, we have been fighting through the results, but this is the first time we've come back from being down at halftime since 2009.
Against United?
Since 2009.
Since 2009. Being down at halftime. I think at United it was 1-1.
Okay, it was 1-1.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So generally...
No, actually it was 2-1. We went into the first half.
So there's an easy takeaway from the game. That defense is wickedly trash at the moment. Saliba and Gabriel are suspect as fuck, and they don't have a right back. They kept on insisting that we don't have a right back for the first half of the season. Both of them have gone missing together. Sijui ameenda wako
I think Tomiyasu and Ben White.
Tomiyasu and Ben White.
Ben White was really shit in that first half. He was the reason we conceded that second goal. Like, he shouldn't have tucked in the way he did. I mean, that's standard stuff, you know.
But that's not the only game, though.
I'm not saying that's the only game. Like, I'm saying he was really poor in the first half. He's actually been poor even in build-up play over the last 3-4 games. But he played so much better in the second half. So much better. But I guess the whole team played better.
So there's an easy takeaway just in terms of even the goals you guys scored, the goal scorers, that type of stuff. I don't know. It's seeming like the stars of the first half of the season are tired. The guys you expect to be carrying the teams right now are not really doing it. So
what I noticed is when you guys change someone in the team now, you can feel it. Like Kitambo, you would easily swap Tomiyasu at left back and a game would go on, you would win.
And
you wouldn't even notice the difference.
And Mo Salah would be pocketed, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Like,
yeah, you did that,
you
bro.
You would episode was on glasses. Let's see if the guys are
to pick an odds Bible again.
Mbona state vitu kama hizo. I think niliput across first half of the season tukishinda tukikuja hapa. I kept on saying it regularly. Scares are kids, man.
They are.
I don't know what to expect kids to do, bro. Saliba hasn't won an aerial battle since
the World Cup.
Since he took that flight back, he still hasn't won an
aerial battle. And then things are not looking good, particularly in the spine in general.
Partey was missing
Partey,
also.
Yeah, without Partey.
No, but even Partey has been poor.
Partey has been poor.
That Everton game, he shouldn't have even played.
No, only that last game.
Partey has been poor.
That Everton game. That was his last
even
game,
Brentford, he didn't play that well.
Brentford was the game. Was the game. A lot of people are complaining about.
Brentford, he was giving missed passes all over, man.
So there's that aspect where you guys are looking kind of leggy, and the replacements fine. Jorginho, weirdly enough, for the stats I've seen with your pass success rate, all that type of stuff, ever since Jorginho has come in, you guys are above 60% in every game. But Jorginho now, when it comes to transition play,
oh yeah, I mean, I've seen this
off the ball.
Off the ball. It's a problem.
Jorginho would have been an okay signing even 4 years ago, 3 years ago, right? Because athleticism is still somewhere there. But right now is maybe one of the best times to play Jorginho, because a lot of the times we're gonna have the lion's share of the ball. I mean, even against City, we had the lion's share of the ball.
It's going to be good. Like, playing Jorginho right now is going to benefit you guys, particularly in this small games.
But do you think the legginess is also because, I mean, I think apart from Liverpool, that time they won the league, we're probably the most consistent team selection-wise the whole season.
Yeah.
Now, Conte kind of did the same thing even when he won the league. We've done
Chelsea,
the same thing. Yeah.
But I think the only difference for you guys, you play once a week. So I don't know why that would be a reason. I don't think that's a reason.
No, that's not fair.
No, I think
we play once a week.
We played once a week.
Yeah, but most of the season has been once a week.
It hasn't. We also played Europa League, man. We topped our group.
That's true.
That's why we're waiting for you guys in Barcelona to go to Malizana. Let me see who's coming to our turf, man.
But again, general takeaway was that was character. For you guys, that was a show of character. Just generally coming back to win. But
we needed that.
Yeah, you guys needed that win more than you were desperate. You needed the win way more than anyone else will need it in that position, because if you guys drew that game or if you guys lost that game, but that's probably you guys battling for top 4.
That's the thing.
It's not even.
I think it could have even gone Villa's way, because a few minutes earlier they hit the crossbar, right?
That's why I want to go back to that Ramsdale thing. I was saving that chance, because Ramsdale saved our asses there, and then Gabriel he saved that. That was a fantastic save.
Should have saved that because it's straight at him.
No, but to hit it onto the post, right? Like. That's
and
necessary.
Then he was a bit luckier than Emi Martinez. It didn't come back and smack him on the head.
Yeah, but that's also like
difference.
Gabriel, like I think there was a chance Leon Bailey tried to cut him last season. I swear to God, he conceded a penalty that way, right? But this time he didn't. So like,
But
Yes,
but-
Saliba
Kitu
struggled.
stafanya ni what won't say is like there's any maturity level to
No,
Gabriel.
I don't think
there
because
is.
I don't think
just last week, Gabriel
Yeah.
in the,
He
in
was
the
saved by
wickedest,
an
he was
offside.
saved by an offside. Who the
No,
heck-
no, forget the offside thing.
Hey,
he was the
saved
cause.
by an
He was the
offside,
cause
bro.
of the second goal.
Yeah, I mean the second goal was okay
He's the
because
one-
fine he passed it and
He's
then
the
he
one
went
passed
after
it.
it. But the going after it was the problem. But the Haaland one, you know, bro, there's no on earth any coach plays you after that.
no,
Tough.
but
He literally held onto a homie who's gone. As in, like, your sides. What are you
Should have
doing?
just let
here?
him go. Alive.
Yeah.
because he would have been sent off.
Yeah.
He would have been sent off, and
If
maybe
it
even
wasn't
a
an off,
penalty.
that's a red card. That's,
Yeah.
that's-
And maybe even a penalty. Like we were very lucky there, honestly. But my name, you haven't given your thoughts.
No,
on
I
that
thought
game.
it could have gone even Villa's way, like a win. Because
Yeah,
yeah, you guys. There was a bit of luck.
Villa showed
There was
that
a little bit of
Villa
luck.
showed that you guys can be gotten at. I think.
No, it's not Villa.
at
Everton.
this current
What do you
side,
mean?
I think a number of teams
And
have
And
shown.
Brentford as well.
this is
if
why
you
I
play
think-
directly and you surpass the
physicality.
the first
Yes.
press that Arsenal have.
Physicality. Bro.
Physicality. Well, another thing I have noticed, and I think this will be very crucial in the next couple of months, with like we can arguably say everyone at Arsenal, they're playing at 100%. Like you guys are you playing like I don't think you can play any better
I
than
think
you
we can.
played so far this season. I think the only team that is overachieving, if you can say that, it's Arsenal in terms of what you get, the players you have and what you have.
Nah, Arsenal and Newcastle.
No, but
Arsenal
listen,
and
listen,
Newcastle.
And then
listen. To
Fulham
be fair though,
also.
to that statement, to be fair, no matter who you are, if you're not Liverpool or Man City and you're somehow first at this stage of the season, you're overachieving. Considering
that's-
United, Chelsea, where they were, like, and all the shit that they're going through, Newcastle, Tottenham, all the stuff. Any other team apart from Liverpool or City, you're overachieving.
Yeah, so I'm coming back to this.
That's a fair point.
Like the Man United team, for example, I don't think everyone is playing apart from Rashford. I don't think we've seen the best of almost everyone. I think there is a lot more we can get from Sancho. I think there's a lot more we can get from Anthony. I think there's still more we can get from this crop of team, and I think it's just getting better. And you guys have hit a ceiling.
I
don't
see it
think-
differently though. I really do, because sorry to interrupt again, but like Xhaka is nowhere near as good as he was in the first half of the season, right? Martinelli, poor for the past month and a half or so, right? Can't even beat a man. Like the way he even got that assist is just happenstance. Like for me, I know everybody goes back to the levels of the first half of the season if Jesus comes back, because Jesus made Xhaka and Martinelli and Zinchenko better.
Nah, there's a returning
whole
to the
left
mean,
side.
bro. There's a returning to the mean. With Shaka, we have over 10 years of evidence of who Shaka is. So he's finally returned to who he is.
Shaka
So
boom.
I won't.
Yeah,
I won't.
that's the thing.
I
I'm
won't
saying,
go
like,
and look at a first half of the season and say that's where he should be. I know where Shaka should be.
that was an
No,
overachieving
I mean,
thing.
of course, we have a much bigger sample size to work with when we look at Shaka, the overall.
Yeah,
right?
you see,
But like this season, we have to take it into the context of
Zoom,
this season.
you haven't mentioned guys like Saka. Saka is performing the same way in the first half of the season that he's performing in the second half of the season.
Even the last couple of
Yeah,
years. There's
consistency.
nothing- there's
Even
no-
last
he has just
season,
been
what
good.
he was doing, it's consistency.
Yeah.
That's a guy you know he's quality.
That's his base level.
Yeah, that's his level. Come what may, that's what he's doing. When you look at a guy like Shaka, when you look at a guy
Ben White, for
Ben
example,
White,
whatever he did for you
in the first half of the season, that was
I don't think
ridiculous.
you'll ever get that, to be honest.
Bro, let me give you a perfect example. Your left back, Zinchenko. Zinchenko was your driving force for a couple of wins here and there. But right now, the more you see him in game, you realize why he's a second choice left back, why he's not a first choice left back. He has
harsh.
Not
harsh.
not harsh per se, but his level isn't where we wanted to put him. Where you put him, I guess.
No.
The most technically gifted left back in the Prem.
I still think
the
he
most,
is.
Whatever. He's
But
not.
He's also error prone
Yeah, he's
He is.
error prone.
He's-
He
he was-
loses the ball a lot in
in
dangerous
those areas. Yeah, those
so
areas.
right now it's happening more than it was happening in the first half of the season, mainly because you're steamy Meisha, man.
Yeah, and also I've seen conversations with people who are now demanding TNA to start.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, we saw that during, I think, between the first half and the second half, guys were doing that. And then once Zinchenko started playing simple, and then he scored that goal to bring us
That was his
2-2.
first Premier League goal ever.
Ever.
That's a first Premier League goal ever?
Ever. Even for City.
No, he
In
scored
the
for
Premier
City.
League.
He's never scored in the Prem for City
he's
ever.
never
That's his
scored
first
ever.
Premier League
Can
goal.
someone
confirm
just
that?
fact check that?
And that's his
Yeah.
first Prem goal. That's 100%
His
sure.
first Premier League goal ever.
It's
Yeah,
recorded.
bro.
But still, that's an amazing
Nah,
amazing goal.
You see why I can't
It was
be,
a good
you
goal,
see you see why Zoom when the aspect of
Yeah.
there's an
That's
aspect
his
first
two
Premier League.
appearances, one goal.
there's an aspect of luck also, yeah. You see the goal scorers, Jorginho si pena amefunga bao
Sio pena.
bao kutoka huko nje.
And
Zinchenko amefunga vitu kama
Hata
hizo.
kutoka nje
And to be
Zinchenko.
fair, it's not even Jorginho's goal. It's Martinez's.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
Vitu
but
kama
it's-
hizo
it's-
zikienda
yeah,
kuna
Jorginho's
kuna
goal, bro.
But-
kuna
but-
awol
but-
mkorogo ya luck.
I get it, but like that Jorginho goal, right?
Mchanganyiko
Ni
hapo.
vile kuna vile aliwa the queen.
Walinga huko.
Sasa hizo juju zinaanza kuisha.
That Jorginho goal for me has the potential to be that company goal versus Chelsea. Like that watershed moment.
Yeah.
Because it's unlikely. Maybe Edin Ketcher wasn't even telling him to shoot. You know, like Aguero was telling company not to shoot. And then you get a little slice of luck, first of all, considering who's taking it, and then the way it goes in.
Zoom.
I'm sorry, but company's goal there was no luck.
Zoom.
I'm sorry.
No,
Can
no.
you shut the fuck up?
I mean, what's
They're
up,
not
man?
the
That
same.
guy,
No, but he's never gonna smack a goal like
what
that
I'm saying
ever
is,
again.
No,
what I'm saying is,
But
But
Zoom.
this is an own goal.
wait,
Come on.
Saddam, wait. Company takes that shot 9 times out of 10, it doesn't go in. That's why
That's
I mean
fact.
it's not luck.
And Jorginho 9 out of 10 it doesn't go in. It didn't go in. It was an own goal.
But
Which one?
ndo nasema,
The
Yeah,
Zoom.
Jorginho.
it hit the post when
Yeah, it still went in, but like for it to even be that close,
and hit
Zoom.
it
but
went
for it to
out
be that
fast.
close, sorry,
Najwa,
you were saying.
I know you want some of these moments, yeah.
We
But
need them.
I know you
We
want.
need them.
I know you want them, but the reason why you can't, why that won't be comparable, yeah, that was in the running. You know that this was
Yeah, that's
part
a good
of
point.
this was part of why those moments aren't right now. The Salah goal at OT, that's 5-6 games to go. That's 8 games to go. That's the running. That's
Not
Not 16,
16
not
games.
15, bro. you're not having that watershed moment 15
Umesema
years
bado.
ago. Bado
But
mapema.
Kiari,
Bado kuna shed lakini water
Sasa
bado.
pale
Hold on.
5 games to go mkienda mnacheza City, wasikia Jorginho amechapa kraka pale. Bro,
No, I get that,
League
but-
imeenda.
Or like the
Why I'm
Alisson,
saying it could
the
be-
The
header
Alisson was Bromwell.
to get you fourth place. Remember?
That's true. That's a running
Champions League.
running.
to seal Champions League.
To
That
get
was
the Arsenal
That
trophy,
was to
bro.
get us Champions League, bro.
So
They
why
went
I'm
to the
saying
final.
that?
They went to the final with Senor.
Huh?
We went to the final.
Aje? Yeah.
That season they
No,
finished
no,
top
no,
4.
they
No, they got
finished
knocked
top
out.
four, bro.
They
This
got
season
knocked out.
tulikuwa knocked out in Atleti, but
Oh,
you see, it was the running. It was like, that
No, I get
moment,
it.
yeah.
But like, why I still think it could be is because, especially taking into consideration the Man City results right after, right? It feels like a double win. You get like we lost our spot for 3 days and then we're back. And the way Zinchenko, Jorginho, they handled that post-match interview, they're like, we want to go back into the dressing room and celebrate because that was an amazing win. And when you consider how Man City have shown no sign of consistency this season, you know that run that everybody's been waiting for, that 8, 10, 15 win streak, whatever, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Not this season. I think the most they've had in the Premier League is 3 games.
Yeah, they're all a bit.
They're a
Struggling
bit
to
shaky.
go.
When you look at them, honestly, I'm not even bantering right now. Wallahi, I'm not. Sawa. But it does come across like banter. Lotan tweeted his predictions, and then he said, I honestly think United could be second by next week. And I looked at that and I'm like, yeah, they can.
But not.
But not in the way that he thinks.
See, but
You know what I mean? Like Man
Zoom.
City. The thing is, right? Just to add on to that, they're showing inconsistency. We still haven't even gotten into the Champions League games, and the rest of the games that they have to play, most of them are away games
The Premier League.
in the Premier League. Now, you'd much rather be playing home games in the run-in or in the second half of the season because you play a lot of teams that are fighting for their lives. And when they have their fans backing them,
Zoom, I
they,
think
you get one of these moments.
I think
Yeah.
Zooms, you've gone wrong somewhere. They're playing us. They're playing United. They're playing you
No,
guys.
No, they're not playing
No,
United.
they're playing you guys. They're playing Chelsea.
No. Trust me.
No,
in
I'm
terms
saying-
of the
no, just listen
home
to
and
the
away
team-
fixtures,
listen to the
they're
teams.
playing
I'm
more
not-
away
Bro,
fixtures
it
than.
doesn't matter if you play Bournemouth home, away, both places
No,
are together.
buddy. Listen,
The
they
reason-
play
At the
Brighton.
same time.
At the
Listen,
same time,
hey,
bro.
listen.
Listen to
They
the-
play Brighton. They play Brentford. They play Fulham away. Those are problematic
Hey,
teams this
BBF,
season.
bro. BBF.
Those are problematic teams this season.
BBF, bro.
Just give it.
You would know.
You know all about BBF.
Just give it a minute. There's
You know
something
that BBF be doing, bro.
No, I'm saying just give it. Just
Those
give
three
it.
teams are all about
London
them.
Yeah,
clubs,
just
man.
give it.
Those
just
are
give
his
it a
challenges
minute.
for top four.
It's pretty simple to this, yeah. And this is why I'm saying Zoom's looking at it from Arsenal colored glasses, yeah, which is dope, I guess, because it makes you.
Because I have hope.
Yeah, which
Haven't
puts you in
had
the,
a
yeah, which
comeback
puts you in the
since
race, which puts you all
2009.
that. But
Jesus Christ.
whether we want to admit it or not, yeah, the inconsistency that you're putting on City. This past weekend, when the game they just won, for the first time they just won like 2-3 games in a row in the Prem.
Actually, the first time they won 3 games in a row
for that
was back
period.
in September.
So now they played Leeds. Who did they play?
Who did they play next?
Weekend wamecheza nani?
Nottingham Forest, bro.
Yeah, I'd forgotten just because.
A triple captain,
Yeah,
Haaland.
nah, bro, it's nothing. It's nothing to do with triple capturing Haaland. You see the
I thought he was gonna bang like
one aspect,
7,
the
man.
inconsistency. Na hiyo ndio maana nasema it's kwangu ni interesting. City had 23 attempts. The man of the match was Navas. He had 7 saves. This guy's had like 10. They had like
There
10.
was 2 sitters at Haaland.
Yeah,
and,
there were like 2 sitters.
Foden fucked up. Kwanza Foden is a selfish prick.
Foden
Man.
tried
You know,
to
this is like the 3rd time he's done this to Haaland.
Nah, he tried to pass and then.
No,
He didn't want to pass.
He
and
didn't
then
want
got
to,
there,
yeah.
Then he was like, I'll pass. Then fucked it up. But yeah, so with a game like that, yeah, it's not how Wild like to phrase it. It's purely just bad luck.
It is
Yeah,
bad luck.
I-
It is bad luck.
There's nothing out of performance from that game that would say
That-
City are struggling.
yeah.
No, Pep Guardiola was speaking after the game and he said that we played a perfect game. They did. They created bare chances. They should have won that game.
So my
with
argument
this guy's
against
triple
Naim,
captain being rewarded.
The
Honestly,
reason,
they
the
should
reason
have.
why I've said that again is this. I look at City who've not been who've not been consistent the whole season. They're 2 points behind you. Who've been mad
I mean,
consistent.
they were fast for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
they're not even that good.
yeah. So they're not that good. They're 2 points behind you.
I
They've
see
been
where
that way
this
for
is
the
going.
rest of the season.
Yeah.
They have that threat. You guys right now don't have that threat.
I agree.
Yeah, so when you look at the coming fixtures, yeah, what gives you hope? I don't know. For me when I look at the side and then I look at Haaland, I look at KDB, I look at Foden, I look at Grealish, then I look at this other side, I see Saka carrying everyone else up front there. So for me, I kind of have hope in this one side too.
I can see why. If we're basing everything off FIFA overalls, yeah.
No, it's not about FIFA overall.
No,
It's just
but-
about-
No, I get it. Also, like, these are Premier League winners, multiple Premier League winners, right? They know they've been there, they've done that. And someone might even say that this particular season, you're probably better off chasing City, right, into the run-in than being ahead of them. Because some people, for some reason, they think, being top is harder. Being the hunted is harder than being the hunter.
I feel like it would be better for you guys to always be second. I think number 1 is putting a lot of unnecessary pressure on you.
I think they love it, though. I mean, they responded. This was our first ever blip this season. First ever, right? And you can take it into context because whether you guys laugh at this or not, or take it seriously or not, we shouldn't be just 2 points ahead of them. We should be 4 points ahead of City right now because of that Brentford result. That horrible.
But
decision.
if you're going to take that away, then you should be 6 points
no,
behind, bro.
wait.
Kwani si mlituibia? Maybe nani wengine? We can't go back to things you've stolen, and things that have been stolen
Also
from
Man
you.
City,
Even
like
us-
our
even us-
game.
even us
Our
we
game.
stole from
Yeah,
City.
hatuwezi kuja hapo
stole
tuanze.
from
then
Oh, so
we-
now you agree you're still
No, but it's facts though. Like,
No, but you
factual.
did
Yeah,
it though
as
at
in
the
what?
time.
I wouldn't
No,
agree.
no,
I'm just calling out the
Yeah,
fact that
we
you
ca-
guys didn't.
Didn't what?
They didn't own that.
Of course,
They
we're not-
didn't own it.
We can't own it immediately.
Yeah, that's fucked up then.
What do you mean?
What is the point?
What kind of man are you, bro? You deny
fuck is the
as a
point,
man. You deny everything. You deny everything.
Oh, that's not- like what the fuck is
Yeah.
that? Like how convenient is that? No, but what I'd say, right, is you're saying about the fixtures, right? Honestly, that was a much needed win, and in my opinion, the rest of the fixtures that we play right now, guys like Leicester, Bournemouth, a lot of these games we're playing at home. Leicester, I know we're playing away. Fulham away. Those are the only 2 games away.
What are you
And
gonna?
that's-
What are you guys gonna do to mitigate the fact that Nketiah isn't banging? Because honestly, against City,
it's our number of
he
players.
should have had 2 goals. Honestly,
But see, that's the good thing about us is that guys like Saka, guys like Martinelli,
Oh my god,
guys
it's
like
only Saka.
Odegaard,
Zinchenko can
please.
come in with a
Odegaard,
goal.
Odegaard is missing.
Trossard scored against Brentford.
Odegaard was on the penalty spot. alihata hiyo bao tu alikuwa anatafuta assist.
Honestly, let me tell you guys, when
you
he
see-
missed
did you see
that
the one he
chance,
missed?
right? Yeah. Of course I did.
Then you guys want to compare him to guys like Bruno. Come on, man.
I've seen Bruno miss worse.
Bruno-
Don't even chat to me, bro. I've
that's-
seen
Hold on,
Bruno
Ronaldo
miss
open
worse.
net like that.
The most painful one is Ronaldo was passing to him, and then we chased
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
and then you guys chased off Ronaldo. No, but what I'd say is, right, like, in that moment where Odegaard missed that chance, honestly, I lost hope, right? But then we still continue to create chances. And that's the good thing about us.
And
That
so
was
did
our
Villa.
highest ever XG.
And so did Villa, bro.
That's our highest ever XG. That's because we were chasing the game.
That's the thing that's giving me
Jacob,
hope
your
right
brother,
now, though,
we-
is teams are making chances against Arsenal.
Hella. This is what
As
was
opposed to the beginning of the season when it was harder to make chances.
Yeah,
Now guys are
it's
finding
like
you guys
easy
out.
nowadays. If you want, like, you can attack Zinchenko, you can pass through easily. You can go on the right, you can pass through
Chagua
easily.
side yako.
I think we made
Like, there's
mistakes.
so many options
I think
right
we
now
made-
to attack.
I wouldn't say easy, but
I think we
they're-
made
they're
uncharacteristic mistakes. Like Ben White doesn't get caught out with that kind of a through ball. You know what I mean?
But
He does though.
No,
how
he
do you
doesn't.
jump?
He doesn't. He
No,
doesn't.
Zoom. How do you jump to hit the ball 10 times and get the ball 0 times?
Come on, he won a few against Ollie Watkins. Against Ollie Watkins, he did. Tony is problematic for everyone.
Tony has the guy like this the whole game. Like, brother,
You see, that's not even the problem. The problem with that issue is Sawa. You don't necessarily win the header, but your teammates are supposed to help you win the second balls. And this right now we weren't doing that enough against.
Tony alimalizana
You
naye.
guys-
Haaland akasema watch his pace.
Do you think-
Haaland pulled up? Haaland doesn't even bully anyone, bro. Haaland doesn't use his physicality. Doesn't use.
Saliba held Haaland for so long.
Alishinda tu akimsukuma huko halfway line.
Nah, he held
Aye.
Haaland for so long.
How
That's
many big games
that's
we
a
back?
lie.
How many big games you guys have?
We have Liverpool away.
So those are the
Chelsea at
games Partey is
home.
not playing.
Most likely.
I've seen the record of the amount of games he's missed.
That guy
Partey-
misses.
90% are top 4.
Kama sisi
Top
Pata-
4 games.
90%.
Walai.
Yeah.
Kama
Yeah,
si
bro,
Partey
it's actually
atacheza.
mad.
This agenda,
Pata
man.
atacheza
Must
tu,
run.
game yetu nadhani ni April.
Yeah, it's
Pata-
April, it's
Pata
April.
shida yake ni saa zile kuna
Partey's gonna be
tension.
back. So
It's like
Pata akisikia kuna
it's like
kuna
Neymar.
pressure.
It's like Neymar when
Niyo pressure
Neymar-
kesi yake, bro.
but
That's what happens. Haizi cheza.
Yeah, but see now Neymar actually gets injured when we see. This homie gets
No, but Neymar's
injured
injury
in
was
training
fucked,
or
though.
at home.
Yo, but Neymar's injury. Do you guys see the picture?
Well, they're saying it's
Yeah,
a-
but
he
his
didn't
sister's
fracture.
birthday,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks
No,
from now.
it's March 11th.
Yeah.
It's
right on time.
Right on
So-
time.
so fuck this
But
second
anyway,
year.
just to
Tumisha
wrap up
Shalimo.
on this, right?
Tumesha elimu.
What I'd like to say is on the Man City Forest game. Yeah, we just talked about it in little bits, but like the fact that they have more away games to play, and then when you bring in now the issue of Champions League, I think that's gonna cost them the Premier League.
But it's equal. You
Brother,
guys also have
brother,
Europa.
this
They
is
have-
my
they have
issue
the
is
squad.
That's the thing. You see,
my
with
issue
Europa
is you
League-
guys playing Europa is worse than
Europa
them
is
playing
worse
Champions
because
League.
they have-
Because you guys it's Thursday.
and they
The
have
minute
the-
you're doing
the squad.
Thursday, Saturday for 3 weeks.
Thursday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Thursday, Saturday pia ni possible.
Yeah,
No, it's never. It never
No,
happens.
Thursday,
It
let
never
fit.
happens.
Ime-
It never
yo,
happens.
si najua tumecheza.
No, inakwanga always Thursday. No,
That
it's
sounds
never
like a conspiracy theory.
That sounds like
Tunajua
some
tumecheza.
club
I
I don't
stuff.
think it's ever
bro.
happened.
Do you blame the
though.
Jews?
It's mathematically
Huh?
impossible.
Do you blame the Jews for that?
Was
Juice
the-
gani?
The Jews.
Oh, the Jews.
You don't blame them for that?
Man,
I'm just saying, conspiracy theory.
Kanye all the
You
way.
can never play Thursday, Saturday.
Kanye.
No, but so in my opinion, because they're playing away games, and the fact that they're playing Champions League games that they must win, whether you like it or not, the pressure for them to win the Champions League is huge.
No, the thing is, I think that's even worse because that's where they get the momentum.
And they have
They,
two teams.
they turn up.
They have two
because
first
Champions
11s.
League
What someone
week
hasn't-
and-
Do they?
They do.
Zoom. What none of you are thinking of.
Who are they
is
playing in the Champions
Leipzig
League?
might knock them out of the Champions League. So if Leipzig does knock them out of the Champions League,
Leipzig.
they're playing Leipzig.
What?
They might knock them out.
Why?
Red Bull, yeah?
Just generally because of how they've been playing this season. So it's just part of consistency and all that
Who,
type of
RB
stuff.
Leipzig or
RB Leipzig might knock out City
because of how good RB
because of
Leipzig
how
are?
good RB Leipzig have been.
But Man City
So-
are second in the Premier League.
Yeah,
What's,
it's not a
like,
problem. See, this guy's
how?
also first or second.
Where?
whatever in the league. Si wako huko tu.
no, they're not
They're
second.
not second.
Nah, sema
The
wako
third.
huko wako
I think
No,
they're
they're
third.
not third.
They're not.
Bro,
They're
they're 2 points away from the
No,
top.
they're fourth or fifth. Doesn't matter.
They're 2 points away from the top.
So the team that is fifth in Bundesliga, you're
Yeah.
saying is better than is on form than a team
Can
that is
beat
second.
can beat City because
Yo, that's a rich. That's
Bro,
a Kiare move. That's a Kiare
Sir, you
statement,
know-
but
you know-
That's definitely a Kiari.
saa mi kia remove yangu
The
nyinyi
glasses
mmekuwa
are still
mkitolewa
on.
nyinyi mmekuwa mkitolewa na Villarreal hata hawajakuwa
RB
top
Leipzig are
5
fifth, man.
hawajakuwa top 4
yeah,
They're
but
fifth.
they're very good.
points
Less
they
than 4 teams.
Okay, to be
No,
fair,
no.
they're 4 points away from.
yeah from the top.
From
It's not really
Bayern
about,
Munich.
bro, we don't again
Wait,
we don't play with
same as
positions
against
like
Bayern.
tunacheza na points.
Tell me the teams that are above them.
Freiburg, Union Berlin and Dortmund.
خلاص.
Union Berlin, Dortmund, and Bayern.
Union
And
is better
Freiburg.
than them.
Yeah.
Union.
What are you trying to do? That's a Saddam take. That's a Saddam
But,
take.
Okay,
So you think they get knocked out and somehow they're
No.
Premier League
I've
title-
said there might be a chance they get knocked out, but whichever way, for them, playing Champions League and playing Prem is not an issue. It's not something they haven't done for the past 6 years under Pep.
Fair.
Okay.
That's a good
They've been
point.
doing
So
it
let's
repeatedly.
conclude.
Now, no, we're not concluding. This is a title race we're talking about.
Okay.
Man United are in a title race.
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna say before you do. That's all.
Man United are in a title race.
Yeah.
Fuck your shit, man.
Why? Ever since the World Cup, right? They have the most points, which means they've been the most. I'm not even looking at Carabao Cup games or FA Cup
We have the
games.
most
More
wins.
goals than Liverpool.
We have the most
They have the
wins.
most points.
More goals
right?
than Liverpool, please. Please say
Come
that.
on, that's such a low hanging fruits.
Okay.
Think about it.
So
I know you want them to be. If they were third or fourth, well, I'd allow it.
Kicking you when you're down.
Brother,
I'm
me.
sorry, I'm
Yo,
apologizing.
in my opinion, Man
Guys, if
United.
you're wondering
I'm
why I'm
sorry.
not answering
Yo,
this, guys,
listen to Zoom, man.
to all the goading they're doing to Liverpool, if you're wondering why I'm not replying, is because none of them are playing Champions League. None of them are quality enough.
You're not playing
None of
Champions League
them.
next year.
For very long, bro. You're not playing Champions League
Cool.
for very long.
None of them have Klopp as their manager. Whichever way I'm
Alhamdulillah,
going,
bro.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, like Bagetic.
7th season, alhamdulillah.
Hey, budget it. Unaenda kusema nini juu ya budget
No
it?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Hey.
Jordan Henderson.
Hey.
Milner.
Nigga, taja watu
I
wameshinda
know these guys
Champions
would
League.
rather have Jorginho than Fabinho right now.
let's
But
talk
anyway,
about- but
Taja.
about
Title race. I'm
big
gonna
teams,
go back to the
big
title
teams,
race.
Big teams.
Big
Oh,
teams,
no,
yeah,
Liverpool,
please. Let's talk about the relevant ones, the
Oh.
ones that actually suck.
Umesikia kusema hivyo miaka moja.
So, because United,
particularly juu ya ni fan wa AC.
bro, it was literally this season. It was literally this season when Eric told him Nyamaza being teams
Teams
kubwa
kubwa zinaongea,
zinaongea.
sindio?
This season.
How
bro.
the turns have table.
But honestly, guys,
Bro, I love that for you, man.
honestly, guys, to consider it, right? Like these guys just had a really tough game against Barcelona Thursday, Sunday, right?
Ooh, the performance against Barcelona, my goodness.
Bro, first of all, I want to talk about La Liga tax at some point, but sawa, because these guys, they haven't conceded
In 17 matches.
in 22 games from
In 22
open play.
matches, bro.
They've conceded 7 goals and none of them from open play. And then against United, they look like they're about to concede 4, but you guys have Weghorst. So, like that's their that's
Oh,
your
Triangulaire.
that's your Bundesliga merchant. So they have
I don't
Lewandowski.
think there's a task though. I don't think there's a task.
Well, you guys can beat them.
Because I know, but I feel like most Premier League teams have been struggling in the cup competitions. Like for example, what's his name? Chelsea were beaten by Dortmund.
Chelsea are whack, man.
Umesema La Liga tax.
I don't think
Bro,
there's a- I don't think-
Madrid just won the Champions League.
La Liga tax is real, bro.
No, I think
Madrid,
Barcelona.
this
Madrid
season
are literally
specifically.
defending champions.
Why do you think they're
Tax
pushing for
again.
the new Super League?
It
I
tax
think
the
they're kind of
guy.
broke.
Huh?
They're
Yeah,
broke.
they're broke, which
Coming
affects
back to
their
United.
competition.
That's how
Anyway,
defensive,
But going back to United, most points, right? Probably the best informed team since then, and playing well. Even I mean, maybe you got a bit lucky against Leicester, but you got the points.
Lucky in what aspect?
First
Well,
half.
first of all, first half you were lucky.
First half, they.
In my opinion, Sapitzer should have been sent off.
First half, they are playing.
Wait, lucky because we saved because the guy was saving balls or what?
No,
should have
first of
been a
all,
red card though.
there should have been red card, but
Yeah.
the only chance that De Gea
There was a
legitimately
header.
that was an immaculate save. I'm not taking anything away from him, right?
That's not lucky.
But Harvey Barnes, that chance to already just put United Leicester 1-0 up, you can't miss such chances. And then even Iheanacho, you saw that
You
bad
guys-
touch
you
that he
guys are-
took, and then he just shot it weakly towards David De Gea. It was poor.
You guys
man.
are underestimating our defenders.
No.
They scare people.
What I will
We're not
never
missing chances because
what
they're
I will
shit.
never
Neymar
underestimate.
kuamini.
So what?
Tuweka Rex na ya kuamini.
Wewe nyamaza.
No, listen.
Tunaongelea big teams.
Saddam, what I will never underestimate about you guys this season, right, is your ability to give clear-cut opportunities to teams. I will never underestimate that. I know some team is just going to get a chance against you guys. But, to be fair, the second half performance was better than Leicester's first half performance. And in that regard,
I mean, we
maybe you should have been one man down. In my opinion, that's a red card. I don't know what you guys think. Yari, did you think that was a red card?
red card.
think
Did you think that was a red card?
I-
then?
yeah, because
if that was against you guys,
he didn't
would you be
follow
calling for a
through
red card?
though. It was like a.
I'm sorry, but you cannot put your knee on
His
someone's
legs
fucking
But it was
kneecap.
like
His legs
it's
were-
like
his-
Alcona.
his
It's like
studs were literally on the
he
kneecap.
tapped him though.
Until it was stud scratch.
No, but he tapped him though. He
Nah,
didn't even
it's
follow
fucked, man.
through.
You
It was
can't
like,
do that.
how do you step someone and then?
Red
You can't
card
do
alafu
that.
hiyo line ya Rashford sijui alichorea wapi juu
La ilikuwa bao.
huyo wout huyo
because of them now we have
yeah guys drawing lines proper man. If that was Lee Mason wallahi hakuna bao hapo ni
Msali futwa kazi
no but wait that's United he would have drawn the line.
Zoom again tarudia pia sisi tulipewa apology GML came and apologized to us because of you guys so pia nyinyi
no they didn't it was an article on ESPN
they came and apologized walituma
please show me the article I'll put my hands
Klopp has said it 100 times he said fuck this apologies bro makes no sense
if you show me the apology because I keep up with all the
they sent an email to you they WhatsApp Klopp WhatsApp is not official
Team Dogo bro Team Dogo
WhatsApp is not
he was even in vanish mode on IGDM bro we never said that shit you know
big teams
so yeah in my opinion you guys tell me do you think
between season 8 teams
18 points bro
many teams
na saini teams but then against Bundesliga
shida nilikuwa naangalia 8 teams
Bundesliga ni points
that's the difference
teams
that's a difference in league titles so ndio nilikuwa nataka kuona
oh my days kill us bro anyway in my opinion United are in a title race you guys are the dark horse
I think it's inevitable that Ten Hag is late in the title so
this is not where I was going with this. Just accept what I was giving you, bro.
Listen to me.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, my guy.
It feels like
big team.
Ina feel ka Usain Bolt ameshow up Paralympics. Hapa ni
oh my god.
Hapa ni watu wawili.
Who's Usain Bolt in this scenario?
Liverpool. Tumekuja kwenye kuna watu wawili. Paralympics. Tumepata 100 meters. Watu wawili wanaambia ni utashinda.
Basi sisi tuko na miguu, sasa tuna mikono.
But
we have legs. We still with 100 meters.
Not only do we have
the only
legs,
arms you have are David De Gea's. That's the only thing keeping you guys alive. So
not only do we have legs, we have legs without amoeba.
Bitch ass.
What a fucking
what a segue.
Nah, that's a legendary plug-in, you know.
Like we can walk.
Can you give us the context? Why would you say amoeba?
I would tell me.
To
be honest,
the
last time I walked to one amoeba, I was 4.
ukicheza pale kwa uwanja some random under some tree
sleepers alafu sleepers Kere tell me at your big age of 34
what are you doing with me
ukichezea Somalia under 18 na joke na boots
you step on amoeba you step on amoeba
thorn in your foot bro
I have a thorn in my foot
but it's still in
are we naming it should give it a name
bro it's called a foreign object
Darwin
on the ultrasound it's right a foreign object
so like Liverpool in the top 4
which one is harder
just fuck off
Kere which one is harder to accommodate the thorn or Darwin Nunes
Nketia
but you didn't have to go for Nunes like that he just banged
ukipita kwa scanner ina
si bro ni miba kwani ni ya chuma
adungona sijui bakla
mwana karatasi ya chuma
yeah what if it's actually a screw and not amoeba
na it's amoeba
so work in construction
busani za kwani wakaanga screw
inaweza kuwa nini
yeah but them pisha charging me too much man
but how they say I screwed myself
okay I don't understand you sell construction materials right
yeah.
I'm assuming you sell those big shoes how are you saying those funny shoes ya construction watemea dunga
bro nilikuwa nimeenda sato kwani ningeenda swimming na hiyo kitu
oh so ulikuwa umeenda swimming
nilikuwa nimeenda swim pale Naivasha
okay
the lake
hapana kwa pool bro
pool gani kuna mamiba man
pool gani kuna mamiba
hiyo pool ilikuwa
and weren't they floating
huko kando zilikuwa huko kando
Fuck, is it painful?
Bad vibes. Right now it's not painful. It was painful when I went to hospital and then
when are you due man
nangoje jitoe lakini sijui kai kitu
jitoa
big C-section one time bro
the same way they can't get rid of Henderson he can't get rid of that
this fucking thorn
they went to the hospital bro they're charging me 70 G's to get a thorn removed from my foot
so you'd rather let the contract end
hapo
afadhali he runs out the contract
when he tell school
the same way Keita ameshinda kuza Keita
talk to Charan man talk to Charan
yo 70 wakitaka labda ile siku ananikata
nah bro just
kutoa miba
just rock up at our friend's place he'll do it for you for like just 10k
10K.
Anyway, our Indian friend is a fucking nutcase. He's a nutcase, wallah. I don't even know how that guy became a doctor, wallah. But anyway,
Speaking of Ten Hag,
title race, yes. Honestly, fantastic, man.
I was saying why we're winning.
Why are you winning the league?
Yeah, we're winning the league, bro.
All right, don't look at
And,
name as you say this. Just say it.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I
Can see how snobbish he is. He's like, easy.
listen, I'm going against what Ten Hag wants us to say because he doesn't.
Ten Hag wants us to say.
Ten Hag wants us to just be calm.
So you're going
and
against the
focus.
manager's instructions.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so,
mean,
huh?
one has.
I love the way he says, huh? That shit kills me, bro. We must play well, huh? Fuck you know, that shit kills me,
We
bro.
must follow the
And I
rules
know-
and the principles.
You know, with the poor mentality, huh? That shit finishes me, bro. Anyway, go on. You have to say it with huh.
Yeah.
Ten Hag ndio mso dynamic.
Yeah, bro, that's it, bro.
Dynamics?
I need more dynamics.
More dynamics. Yeah, he said
That's
that.
him,
More
bro.
dynamics.
Nah, he said
Yeah,
that,
man.
bro.
Brother, he literally said that when
Nah.
it was like all my centre backs need to know how to play midfield for more dynamics.
Yeah, bro, he said that.
But
man.
that's facts though.
That is
Funny
true.
about
It's just the words.
Bro, but kuna difference ya managers.
Ajay.
There's a big difference in
Wait.
managers, bro.
We're hearing
Yeah.
this guy's
Yeah.
public
Let me
service
explain.
announcement.
Let me explain why we're winning the league, right? So we've seen.
Europa League. Is it right?
I can back that.
You come back.
That one you can back. Anyway, carry on. Let him finish.
Go on, man.
Send you to Poco Mountains. We need to send you to the mountains.
Jadon Sancho.
You need to go to the
Ukanyage me,
mountains.
but
No, where Sancho was sent. Go get your shit together as a fan.
Sama tumamashia luko pia.
Hey, Marcel, by the way,
Martial is made of glass, man.
the beauty about it, we get them proper shoes. Wakina mountains out Dunga Miba. Rishi partners na Dunga Miba. Fucking hell. Who's your MCA? You're not busy election. Dunga Miba in Parklands. Fucking hell. Anyway. Can I finish?
yeah, I'm trying. You're the one who's talking about MCAs.
Atakuland.
Holy land ukaland.
Nini ndugu?
Big teams naongea bro. Seriously, we've seen the best out of Arsenal players. I think Ten Hag has transformed each and every single player. Our first 11, whether Lindelof starts, whether Varane starts, you almost can't tell a difference. Everyone is playing. Everyone has improved. Dalot has improved. He came from injury. When Bissaka is playing, you will also not notice a difference. He played against Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
We played really well.
Hey, he's so shit. Oh my god.
We played really well. Yes.
No, you guys
But
played well.
He did
No,
some
but-
two shit things.
You remember when
That
he
were
let the ball
killing me.
run?
Yeah.
Remember when he let the ball run? And then he was like, wallah, inaenda.
This guy thinks in Selhurst
Wait,
Park.
to be
bro,
honest,
some shit, bro.
but that company is fucking massive. Wallahi, company is big.
Just land.
True or false?
Land.
Bro, land.
You would know.
Land, bro, land. Fucking hell, bro.
Move kama MH37.
Wallahi.
Pote huko.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Wallahi, you're not landing.
We have a Burnley player. Wait,
That's
we
crazy.
took a Burnley player to Camp Nou
Crystal Palace.
and we almost won. Right? I'm
You also almost
trying to show you the effects of Ten Hag on these players.
Okay, so
We almost
lost as well.
no, we didn't.
Should have won that game like
Shit, that-
5-2.
we
Listen, I get
We
it.
could-
Missed
should've-
chances are not goals. Trust me, I know. Just last weekend. So, just last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So,
XG, mmenza kwazo XG. Simesabu kenye
Anyway, let me just land. Let me land.
underlying metrics in the
So
house.
we can proceed. We're winning the league. Class.
Milan.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Now, do you think
That's
you
how
guys are
you
in a
learn,
title
by the
race?
way.
Honestly.
Bro, me, I'm just happy to be here, man. So, I'm
Like
just happy
Walikwa?
we're playing football. We have a midfield now. You know, we're just now waiting for some more Sancho goals, and hopefully he can beat a man. We haven't seen that
Yeah, his
yet.
confidence is still very low.
Like that chance that he got
Looks
where
heavy.
he got like 2 chances in a row
Yeah.
because of the tackle.
He should've
I don't know,
scored.
man. Like old Sancho, I just feel like there's a chance he just sends that guy.
He
Nah, he
cuts
does
in
look
and then
heavy, though.
just
sends
finishes.
it
It does
down.
look a bit heavy. a bit
stockier
on the
It's
on
been
the
doing
torso.
It's been doing Saddam's gym workout.
This is Saddam.
Yeah.
Ten Hag asked for it.
Popeye, sijui Popeye
Yeah.
arms ama.
Yeah,
sijui.
but-
Ten Hag asked for it.
Kamkono kafupi.
Yeah, but at least there's a Tommy Wagomgo.
Nice try, nice. That's shit, bro. Just
Yeah,
listen,
you
if you're gonna
act
dish it out, know how to take
Hey.
it, man. Come on, So, so you
Anyhow.
guys can't. They can't agree.
No,
Gary,
you were
your
saying
opinion, do you think
you're
they're in a
saying
title
there's a
race?
difference between managers.
So me yangu tulikuwa difference between managers as in you guys are able you guys have experimental managers, yeah. Nyinyi mko na wasi wa kujaribu mavitu. Yo center backs lazima waingie mid.
Vegas number 10.
Vegas number 10. Me don't understand.
Let's just say that shit has failed.
Hella.
It hasn't,
That
bro.
shit has
It's
failed.
been successful for 2 matches in a row, bro. What do you mean?
Guys
we
have
lost?
Guys have checked
we
the
lost?
underlying stats after who? After Haaland and someone else. Vegas does the most pressures since January 17th. Since he came in.
We
So
are
pressure.
unbeaten. We are
Bro,
unbeaten
I haven't
with
seen-
Wegos as 10.
I haven't seen Weghorst win a header in midfield.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Saliba
You
win
know,
a header
Gavi-
either,
yo-
bro. Since
That's,
came
that's
back,
him
bro.
in defense, bro.
And
But this guy, Gavi was winning headers against Weghorst.
You're
Gavi,
lying. You're
bro.
lying, bro.
Even De Jong. No, but De Jong is kind of tall, no?
I
You're lying about the Gavi one.
Wallahi, Gavi won a header.
Wallahi.
I heard the
Wallahi
commentator
did.
say,
I saw
Wallahi,
it.
he did.
Which team are you on, bro?
Wallahi, so listen, I went to
Wallahi,
the
it's
mountains
true,
and I'm
because
back.
they-
That
Saddam,
one is mad suspect because I don't really know what he's good at. Fine, the pressures,
finishing,
the
bro.
pressures bit maybe Jumisi only pressure.
No,
But-
pressure. Listen.
Yeah, but passing he's not good.
And he drags away defenders.
Shoot,
He makes
yeah.
that number 9 run, which our other number 9s don't make. And that way, he drags players
He's a-
away
I saw
from
the
Sancho and Rashford.
Millionaire
His
counter.
effort
on
You
the
guys,
Bruno.
you guys were on a counter. Yeah, I don't know who had the ball. Was it Wan-Bissaka or someone?
Against
Bro-
Barca.
Nah, this was
Oh, so
against Leicester.
Oh, so Dalo was okay,
Nah, I think Wan-Bissaka had come in. So Vegas sprints. He's the farthest man ahead. Yeah, he goes even mbele ya defender wa Leicester. So I can do mbele kuja hapo mbio.
That doesn't make sense because he's a slow nigga. man.
Nah, he
He's the
literally went in
slowest
front, which was-
motherfucker
He started
I've
mapema.
ever seen.
Yeah,
He
which
started
was worrying.
mapema.
So when Bissaka crosses the ball, then I see his move towards the ball. He actually missed it. You know, defender alikama clear.
Yeah.
Katoka
Oh,
in the
yeah, I
corner.
remember.
That was a good defense.
Yeah, it was good defending, but you saw how laborious it
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
for him.
there was a
to
chance.
get down to
Yeah.
that.
There was a
ball.
chance outside
As
the
in,
box.
look at that
There was a chance outside the box. All he has to do is press our one circle, right? That thing goes top bins, hopefully, right? He opted to pass.
Even
Like,
the one,
he's so lost.
Even
man.
the one against Barca, the one Bruno played him in fantastically. What the hell was that type of finish, bro?
Yeah, it was shit.
Bottom line is,
Alafu Rashford sasa hii ndio reason nyingine pia sasa
sikia.
Rashidi
Tuambie.
What's wrong with Rashidi, man?
Tuambie,
Rashidi-
bro.
Rashidi
Tuambie.
alikuwa akienda mskitini, bro. No wonder
Tuambie.
he's fucking playing so
What's
well.
wrong with Rashford? Tell us.
again
Tell us.
nikisema
Tell us.
nikisema unajua uzuri ni this
Ati
is the same,
again.
this is the same platform I was here last season. I'm the one who called Rashford is going to score 25 goals. Nikaambiwa I'm talking nonsense. That was last year.
Are you
I had nah bro, I have it on video.
Later.
Hiyo nitafuta niwapatie.
Sawa.
But I call that on Rashford. But for me my issue with Rashford, na si ati issue. It's just from what I'm generally
So what
seeing.
is it
Yeah?
if it's not an issue?
Nah, it's what I'm generally
It's an
seeing.
observation,
It's an
Saddam.
observation,
Let him talk
bro.
his-
What
Let
are
him
you-
finish.
What are you
There's an
observing?
You're
observation
asking mid-sentence mid-sentence.
on
Let
the
him fucking
return. On the
finish.
return to mean, yeah.
Observe
Rashford right now has that. He has that. The confidence there. Anything he shoots on goal.
He's
is
on
going.
form.
Yeah, he's on form. But my main but is majority of his goals are savable. So by the time he's really not doing
Alisson
anything,
didn't say that.
he's really not doing anything special. or
Ramsdale didn't
whatever.
say that. Some of the best keepers in one-on-one situations have been beaten by Marcus Rashford.
That's
Usianze
not
hizi-
a problem.
usianze hizi
Sasa-
panganga
sasa umesema
zako ati they are
kwani hakuna
savable.
mtu hajafungwa.
If they are savable, they'll be
Sasa kwani
saved,
Alisson
bro.
amefungwa kila mtu. Sasa
So,
unataka-
so you want him to be
Alisson is
scoring?
banged by everyone,
Wait,
to be
honest.
you want him
No,
to be
but
scoring
Alisson is one of the best
He's
keepers
he's not
in a
one of
one
the best. He's the best. But
in one-on-one situations, and you know that.
Wacha kuongeza watu wengine can
Yeah,
talk.
you know that, man.
Tunajua ni
So you
mmoja.
talking shit about
See,
Rashford,
the
bro?
reason why I'm saying those things are savable, and it's just.
So what's your point?
There's going
If
to be
they're
a-
savable, what's
There's going to
your
be a
point?
return to mean, yeah.
When are they
Ile
going to
time
be
hii form
saved?
inaisha.
When are they going to be
Form-
saved?
Huh?
When are they going to be saved?
Sasa zile si zimekuwa
See, return
zikisaviwa
to
the
me.
whole
What kind of
first.
questions are
Zimekuwa
that? When is
zikisaviwa-
it
That's his
returning to
opinion.
mean, bro?
No, listen,
So-
I agree with him in that he's on form, right?
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think
Naim.
all his goals are savable.
Naim, hizi zenye azisave size nilikuwa zinasave the whole first half of the season. That's why as many goals as he scored week in week out
Wait,
out,
what?
he's still third fourth top scorer. That's because he had a lot to catch up on. The whole first the whole first half of the season he wasn't banging.
No, he was though.
He wasn't banging.
He was carrying them.
How many goals did he score?
I
in
don't
the
know
first
how
half of the
many, to
season?
be honest.
You divide.
But I agree.
If
I
one
agree
player
with
has
Kyare.
more goals than a whole team, you want to tell me there's a part of the season he wasn't banging?
No, I agree with you in that.
Bro,
he's-
how many goals did he have in the midpoint of the season, bro?
This guy,
no. I agree with him in that. I think he scored most of his goals post World Cup.
Yeah.
Ujamaa si ako hapa tu.
Si ako hapa. Mbona
Hata yako hapa.
Mbona yeye
Usiende mbali.
No, but I still don't agree because I feel like the system
That's
is
some
built.
agenda, man.
What I'd say is, I don't think he's going to return to the mean because the system is built for him right now. He's even being played up top to create more space for him, and they play on the counter. That's literally perfect for him.
Do you know why he's banging? Because we're making sure that he gets the ball in certain zones, and in those zones, he's clinical.
He is.
Especially those if you make a mistake and play a high line, that's it.
Yeah, like Barca did.
We have so
And
many
like
players who
Liverpool
can
is
make
going to
those
do
passes.
at Anfield.
Like Liverpool, like Leicester.
I'm not necessarily saying he's going to bang. I'm just saying Liverpool are playing a high line
I don't want necessarily.
Let's
I don't
see
want
what's gonna
whatever,
happen.
bro.
Atandika.
I don't.
What do you
Let's
guys
see,
do?
let's
By the
see.
way, that game isn't too far away.
I
huh?
don't want
It's
necessarily.
third.
I want you
Fifth.
to stand on your words because mi najaribu kuambia we have something special for you. We have something special
Konate.
for we have something special
Konate.
for United.
Milner.
Not anyone special. Nimesema something special.
Aye.
Something. We're about to serve you guys something nice.
Well, to be fair,
But you have been serving
we've
us a
given
lot
our
of
thoughts on
nice
United
This is
so
after
far.
one
Yeah.
wins, yeah?
Th-
you
yeah,
have
it
been.
is. It's
Yeah.
not.
You have been, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
know.
it's a perfect time to
For
segue
facts.
into Liverpool
5-4.
because I feel like
Nah, just relax. You don't have to.
It's
You don't have to. Still have no
It's living.
I feel like Liverpool are kind of back.
No, I don't think they're
I
back.
feel like they are kind of back.
How many games unbeaten?
I know it was just Everton and then
Come on,
Newcastle.
You know.
It's two
You
games
know.
unbeaten.
Come on, G.
2 games unbeaten.
Wow,
on, man.
2-game run. Ooh, we're back.
No. It's not about the run. It's about the performance. The way they played.
Against-
The way they were
against
creating
10 men?
chances. Come on. Even before that, they were just going to create
We
more
scored the
chances.
2 goals.
Newcastle
against
looked
11
shaky,
people.
man. Bro, that's Newcastle's first, second ever defeat this season. Like to beat them, it takes some measure.
1 to us, 2 to us.
No, but
Nice.
honestly, this is fantastic for us because you guys do the double over City. We take a point minimum against you guys.
Okay,
we're good.
So
Brother,
Zoom.
acha
you're
nikwambie
saying-
sasa
so you're
mbona
saying-
tutacha
wait, one
kudream?
second. One second. So you're saying they're back
Martin Luther didn't do
after they were beaten 3-1, 3-0, 3-0. I think.
No, you see
Right.
what's gonna happen,
Let
right?
me tell you. So the last 3 games before playing Everton and Newcastle, they conceded 9 goals.
Yeah.
You beat Everton, who are what, second last, third last.
Pretty
Right?
much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
New manager, like they're really
relegation.
struggling.
Yes.
They're really struggling.
I mean, also,
Newcastle have been drawing games for the last maybe 1 month.
So they didn't draw against us. We won.
No, they've been struggling
you guys
too.
won after 110 minutes. Kwenda zako bana.
No,
Gani?
When you beat them.
Yeah,
Newcastle.
and did you-
Yeah.
if you-
Tumewapiga
if
mara
you
zote
watch-
mbili.
no, if you watch the game, Newcastle were playing so much better with a man less.
Sawa.
I don't think Liverpool are back.
Sawa, bro.
I think your next game is United. Ama?
Real Madrid.
No, you're getting slapped obviously.
So,
After-
Gary,
in the league.
I've been thinking about this.
Sawa, so acha
Gary, I've been thinking about this. Listen, wait.
acha niongelesha watu wao na ball.
Wait.
In the league, you're playing who next?
I don't know. Hata sijali.
They're playing Man United.
No,
No, they're not
no.
playing United. They're
Bro.
playing the week after. Yeah,
What,
sorry.
this weekend you're playing?
We can get them,
Bro.
They're
guys.
getting
Why are
slapped.
we?
Zangalia
Why are you being
fixtures.
so nonchalant?
Here, I have them. No, I don't.
You're busy crunching the points, counting the points, but
I'm in no hurry, bro.
I know you are, bro.
So again, hii ndio hiyo part. Stangoja
What the fuck is it?
Stangoja Saddam aseme Liverpool is back.
You're not back, bro.
He knows fuck all to do with Liverpool. But
Oh, there we go. Crystal Palace away. Yeah.
Cristobal away.
Marking them.
Hey.
That's a
Hey.
3-0 to Liverpool, bro.
tunaenda kuchapwa.
You're getting beat. You'll come here.
Sawa sawa.
Utarudi.
Bro, mimi sasa
Utarudi.
nini shida yako? Si uko
Utarudi.
uko mpole. Relax tu.
Yeah.
So,
Slap bet.
Zoom.
Sema, get it.
Kama wewe ni mwanaume. Liverpool Arsenal slap bet 5-5. tuwekele
Who's whom?
with this guy si ndo anajiona
Wait,
mdomo
This is a Man
No,
U
he's talking
supporter.
about
mi
Crystal Palace,
nimesema
though.
Liverpool United mi sijasema hata Liverpool
Oh,
Palace.
sorry. He
Arsenal-
thought he said
saying
United. He
Palace.
said Arsenal.
Yeah.
No, you said Arsenal by
I
mistake.
said Liverpool,
You said
bro.
Arsenal.
You
by
said Liverpool,
mistake.
Arsenal by mistake. Sorry, it's fine.
Liverpool United.
No. Crystal Palace.
Buda ni nini? Aujiamini.
Crystal Palace.
Aujiamini.
Chapa Crystal Palace kwanza.
Anyhow,
Beat Crystal Palace,
anyhow.
and then
Zoom.
come to Europa level.
Zoom.
That's
No,
what
no.
it
Beat
was,
Crystal Palace, you beat Saddam.
Anyhow,
Agree.
You can't agree.
Yes.
He's a pussy.
yes.
Okay.
Nimekubali.
Nimesha change my mind.
Nimekubali.
I changed my mind.
Tu mikono twako hata tuwezi nifikia. Tanrushia
No,
bari.
carry. Honestly, I think you guys are back. I'm not even chatting. bro. Like-
Yeah, so
no, it's because Luis Diaz is back when?
next
April,
week.
next week,
Next
yeah,
week.
Next week he's
But
back.
one, yeah.
He's on grass already.
He's
He
on
was on
grass,
grass
man.
last
He's on
week.
grass. So he's coming back even before. He's coming back before even Jesus, for example, right?
Yeah, so
Jota is back.
Diaz is back. Konate is back next week. Oh, Thiago's back next
Konate
week.
is indifferent because Matip plays ahead
I give
of him.
Diaz
No,
2
no,
weeks.
no, no.
I give Diaz 2 weeks to go back.
Those are two freakish injuries, Saddam.
You'll see. They don't have doctors.
So Diaz,
Ask me.
Diaz before this injury had.
Look at me in the air and ask me. He's going back after 2 weeks. We're talking about this year now.
Umesema look at me in the air.
Eyes.
Nice.
So in a gun.
Anyway, who else is back?
the whole team's back.
Essentially,
So, yeah. So fine, mine's not that. I'm not really worried about that. We've sort of got a balance right now. We've gotten our future midfielder, so at least you're to call.
But
At least to corner play hapo.
The baller.
Yeah, that's a baller, and because he's 18, bro, straight. We just bought him last summer.
No, it's
About
good,
2
it's good.
summers
See
back.
how crazy that is. They have an 18-year-old and then they have like a 7-year-old.
Man,
That 7-year-old in
Baba na mtoto.
I don't know, Milner?
That 7-year-old in 9.
Milner?
Uongeanga tu ndio uonge.
How old is
Sasa
It's the same way they say Marcus
38.
Rashford is 23.
Marcus Rashford 23.
Star boy. Star boy.
Star man.
Who said that?
United fan base.
Nigga,
I'm not saying name.
When, bro?
Nigga man.
These guys do comparisons with Martinelli and Saka and fucking who
You guys can't shut
wild,
up.
bro.
You guys can't shut up
You
about
guys are
those two,
crazy.
bro.
You should be comparing him with fucking who's
But you know the crazy thing is-
Hey,
That's not his age, bro.
Nah.
That's not his age,
But you know the crazy thing is Rashford at the same age was doing much more than these guys are doing. He was scoring against top 6 teams
Rashford was not
regularly.
doing what-
He was playing Champions League regularly.
He was-
So please.
Saka is scoring against
Nah.
top 6 teams.
Nah.
Enyewe umecap leo.
Yeah,
Aje, nimecap aje.
Mmecheza Champions League
Where's my
like 3
phone,
times
bro?
kutoka Ferguson atoke.
and every time they get into Europa League, like,
But in terms of GA, man.
Anyhow, mi sina shida nikikwambia, I'm not really that worried. We sort of have our team going forward, and just we're looking at 2 more players, adding 2 more players maybe in the summer. We go again.
no, let's not think far.
Yeah, I'm saying
because
when
right
we-
now the conversation is like top 4.
Yeah, I'm saying then we go again.
You guys have a
because
game in hand, if I'm not mistaken.
2, particularly this season.
2 on who? Tottenham.
Name, how many
Yeah.
goals does Rashford have this season?
25. 24.
24.
28 in all competitions.
In all competitions.
28.
24 in all competitions, right?
28 in all competitions.
28.
No, sorry, that's 28 goals and assists. My bad.
24.
24 all.
goals.
Saka has 24 career goals in the league.
So what?
Bro, I'm
So
pretty
what?
sure
How many did Rashford have when he was
Sasa,
21?
unaona arguments
check.
unaona why arguments
I'm not
don't-
Googling. I'm
arguments
going
don't
about
work
top-
that way.
Yeah, but,
Four
like,
race.
but we were talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm saying arguments.
Liverpool, 35 points. You're 7 points behind Tottenham with 2 games in hand on the rest of the top 4.
Newcastle.
They have 1 game in hand on Newcastle only.
How many points behind?
6.
So
If
that's
it's-
what 9.
No, that's assuming Newcastle have been drawing. They have more draws than wins this season. 11 draws.
So
10 wins.
Newcastle are slowly
Yeah,
settling
they're
to
going
their
back.
level.
If there's any team that's returning to their mean, it's definitely Newcastle. It's not any of these Arsenal,
No.
United, or these guys. It's definitely Newcastle.
but-
So Zoom again.
But yeah, Liverpool. You guys really think?
Nilijaribu kuelezea like from the start of the season, even generally just from how I'm looking at the fixtures. Yeah, Brighton, Fulham, them guys, they're not finishing above us. There's something called a running.
Brighton is finishing above
running.
you.
There's
Tunajua.
many games, I agree.
Yeah, kuna strength ya running, and particularly with teams that are not used to it. Once you're comfortable with having gathered your 50 points, 60 points, mnamaliza season. So mi sina issue na hiyo top 4.
Spurs is your concern.
Spurs is not
I
my
agree.
concern.
No, I genuinely
is your
agree. You know
concern.
why? Because last season they went through the same shit.
And they
They were
clinched
shit,
it.
right? But this time they have their manager. as long as they get their players back, they'll be okay because they did manage to put a run. I think they won 12 of their 14 games or something like that in the league. That's
focus on Brighton, but Spurs is way cruising ahead.
Forget Brighton. Brighton itawasumbua ukicheza nao.
Unaona Spurs so far ahead. If we win our 2 games in hand, Spurs is a point ahead, yeah.
But you're not winning any 2 games in hand.
Which generally puts it back into us having.
Do you guys still have to play Spurs again?
Yeah,
one more
at Anfield. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And part of it is this is where trust comes in, and this is where I'm saying there's a difference in managers. I trust my manager. We've been through this before. We've been through this particular stage before, which was like 3 years back or 2 years back. Yeah, in the middle of a pandemic. That was looking way worse because it was like we needed to win 6 games in a row.
But you lost so many players then than now.
It was exactly the same situation.
It was worse.
It was much worse.
It was worse because David had Fabinho and Henderson as centre back.
Exactly.
So
and you didn't have as much depth.
You guys are shit this season because
your players was there.
Stop talking on
players was there.
Stop talking on matters that you know nothing about.
Okay.
Ini kama
land. Pole.
Mtu anaongea tu.
No, he does that. He's been doing that. Anyway, carry. Ni kiburi Athad.
Kiburi Marata. Kwa kiburi Athad. Ndio uko na kiburi Athad. Bronze medalist ako hivi.
They've been struggling.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, so issue ni
bottom line, let him finish.
So 2 years back we lost all 4 of our center backs. We didn't lose any other position. We lost only center backs.
That's true, yeah.
So since we lost only center backs,
losing them.
Yeah, and we kept losing them. That's why our midfielders ended up playing in center backs.
Because they had 4
this year backs. We've lost central midfielders, we've lost center backs, and we've lost wingers.
It's true. Like
so, and like 2 years back, yeah, Saddam, kuna maths 2 + 2 + 2 + 2 ni 8.
Yeah, these Liverpool fans and their hisabus, man.
Alafu kuna 4. So when we lost 8 players, it impacted us more than when we lost 4 players.
You didn't lose 4 players.
Sasa, what's losing Matip? What's losing Van Dijk? What's losing Gomez?
And you also lost those are the 2 signings you bought.
Kabak
and the other guy.
Kabak alikamka ameumia.
And that Ben Smith guy.
The Ben Smith guy that hakuwa ingia hata training.
Umse alikuwa na come to
alichotwa ingie.
Keita was injured then pia.
When?
That 2 years ago.
Alicheza.
But Keita
was playing. Because I remember he was playing when he got knocked out by Atletico in the Champions League.
Yeah, but Keita is always injured.
That
is mean, bro. You can't even count on Keita.
Yeah, but kwani sa Keita alifacheza center back?
Keita na Martial same.
Well, then Pep ni Klopp.
That's hilarious, by the way. You mentioned that point because United guys have been like, oh, we played without Varane, Casemiro, Eriksen, Martial. I was like, Sancho. I was like, you guys haven't had them for a long time. Sancho's come back.
We haven't actually played with
but Martial, how are you guys telling me that
squad you can't say you played without Martial when he's not been there.
No, it's not these guys. It's United.
I'm saying United guys.
What I'm saying is we haven't played with our first 11 the whole season. I get.
Although Martial isn't part of your first 11.
He's our best 11.
I know. Now you're going off.
I don't think it's your... Yeah.
No, I'm going off of what I saw. We guys can't talk about what you do not know.
Yes.
You cannot speak on things you do not know.
Anything about
my opinion.
Alafu 8+8
unlike Saddam sijifanyi najua.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
So that we've been awfully quiet.
We're much better than Martial in the night.
Honestly, this is like the quiet. Well done, man.
But you're not saying anything, just...
Hapana, so kitu happen ni where we are at the moment, yeah. Our team is looking like it's gelling finally. Our guys are coming back. Salah is looking like he's getting back into a bit of a groove. Fabinho is the one guy, if you've watched the last 2-3 Liverpool games, he's the one guy you can notice a marked improvement from when Klopp actually publicly called him out. He has really switched up, which I think is also due to the fact the budget is 18 and might just be a replacement.
But your fan base is fucking toxic, man. Like you guys were saying Fabinho out, Stuinani out. Consider that Arab guy who's leading the voice of Liverpool fan base right now.
Zoom,
that guy's insane.
That's the most interesting thing.
Don Hussam or some shit, right?
No,
he can't be mine. He can't be mine. That guy has how many followers? He's the leading voice for Liverpool right now. He's the troops of Liverpool right now.
Leading voice here to Klopp. He leads, we follow. So part of it, and part of the reason I'm saying Liverpool is just generally looking like hata kesho tukicheza Madrid, guys, they'll see. There's a bit of an outlook.
Fine.
Cody isn't the player I thought Cody is. but ameletwa kwa replacement ya Firmino. So he's
guys.
He is not.
You know what I love about football is it just comes full circle, man. You guys were courting Cody and Nini, then they sign him. He comes in smug, and now.
No, but I've said he's not. I've said he's not the guy. He's
not bad.
He's not the guy I thought you. Bro, he has 2 goals in 2 games.
Wow.
Vargas has 3 goals in 3 years in the Prem. So I don't really know how you guys your next
so
option.
2 tap-ins. So
Umse was 1 game away from being the next 007.
Zuri ya kumake ka Sancho. So
I don't know
you
what
have the
you're saying.
original.
But it's out. We still have
I don't know what
Mudryk.
you're saying,
We still have
man.
Mudryk.
Yeah,
for the next
Mudryk watch.
Mudryktarian.
Mudryk watch.
Mudryktarian, bro. And then Zonzi. And Zonzi, bro. We'll get to them. We'll get to them.
Partner ukiona game. I think you've watched the game.
I watched the game.
You've watched the
Newcastle,
game without
even against Everton.
Yeah, without any type of bias.
You guys were creating chances.
Right now, and Trent is almost looking like he's back to
It's not just
that
that you
level
were
of creation.
It's not just that you were creating chances. You were creating chances the way you usually do.
Yeah. Then that boy Darwin, bro. That boy Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
That boy Darwin is exceptional. Saddam, when msewa una edit, so at this point, yeah. At this point, pull up a graphic, eh? at this point.
The audacity.
Pull up a graphic.
The
eh?
audacity.
What's the graphic? I'd love to see it. Bro.
We take you to the stars. This is hii agenda tuna roll nayo sasa kabisa. Other than goals. Na goals zinakuja, but other than goals.
Simon mzito ni gani?
Ya Allah, usianze bro. Read the stats please. What's he showing?
He doesn't like advanced metrics.
But
Underlying stats.
he has ball interceptions here comparing Nunes and Haaland.
Unaona
Wewe nyamaza. Umenipatia simu wewe.
Amepatia simu.
No.
nimepea msomo mwisho class asome.
Relax. Let me some.
Pitisha simu.
He wants me to put this stats. Ball recoveries.
Anza juu. Yeah.
Free ball pickups. I don't know what does that mean?
Anza juu.
Yeah, tutafika hapo. He's counting.
Guys, you'll see
Nunes.
You'll see the graph. Unaona sasa hiyo ni ujingo.
So Nunes has 1.82 free ball pickups and Haaland has 1.57. Ooh, Nunes is so better. Relax.
What is a free ball pickup?
Okay, so
Gary?
Explain what free ball
Zoom,
pickup
generally,
is.
when the graphic is brought up, yeah?
He's never gonna bring it
Yeah,
up.
so this
He's
is
a
the
fucking
graphic.
hater.
There's this comparison. It's a Nunes Haaland comparison. And this is generally.
Explain to us what free ball pickup is.
Wewe ni nini wewe? Kwa so relax.
You'll get to it. Wajua anaanza na
Yeah, so tunaanza na juu.
Tuanze chini pale mko Liverpool.
Tuko chini basi tuanze katikati.
Haya katikati. Air challenge percentage won. Nunes
Yes,
has 34%, Haaland has 33%.
Yeah, so generally anything to do with a striker other than goal scored.
There's another one.
Shots.
This is very
chances
interesting.
created.
Another one.
Assists.
Show me.
Ooh, this is very interesting.
Nah, bro, this
Maliza
is
yo.
everything to do with a striker other than the actual number of goals.
Okay,
Nunes is far ahead of Haaland.
So let me tell you this.
So, this is generally part of what Nunes was saying.
There's something
Nunes
else.
himself in the press conference. I think you saw the press
You said
conference.
other
Nunes gave.
than.
No, honestly, I didn't.
If you didn't see the press conference Nunes gave, then too bad for you.
But
I'll explain
my
that.
issue is
This guy said other than go.
Other
my
than the
issue
actual
is
goal.
you have no you're not consistent because when I'm here spreading
Holy
truth, right? Almost Bible truth, then the bigger accounts start taking it. By the way, support small accounts because now Thierry Henry when he says it, it's a whole thing. But when I say it,
Nah, bro,
I'm
both
laughed
you
at.
and Titi.
No,
There's
because
a reason why
no.
Titi is a failed manager. Yeah?
Listen, wait.
Fair.
No, everybody else is saying it by the way. Huh?
Kuna.
Get it? Everybody else is saying it. By the
Henry
way.
kubaliana with you on something is
No,
not
no.
something
But
to
Kiari, to be
happy about.
fair, Henry is just the biggest.
Oh, aniambia nini?
Listen, Henry is just the biggest profile who said it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
other big profiles across radio, pundits,
everyone seems to
manager,
agree.
everyone seems to agree, right?
Yeah.
But now when it comes to comparing Haaland and Nunes, right, you exclude goals. When I was talking to you about that theory, you're like, but they have 35 goals.
That's why I haven't finished.
Be consistent.
That's why I haven't finished. The
Be
reason
what?
why I've excluded the reason I've excluded goals on that, and the reason why I've said you needed to listen to Darwin's
you'd rather-
interview. Darwin's interview will have given you a clearer insight onto as to what I'm saying, which is as to why I'm confident in my team going forward.
Okay.
Nunes simply said, "I've gone through such a year before," and he said the first year I came to Benfica, similar year. loads of chances, didn't bang enough.
Lost in translation.
But
Lost in translation. He didn't speak English.
So he says.
Wallah, he didn't speak
So
English.
he says.
Sure he didn't.
Yeah, when first year I was at Benfica, this happened to me. Loads of chances, I didn't bang. Second year, everything opened up for me. So he literally said, next season, you guys are not ready. So
he said no. I like those people. Okay, there's another thing on this start that I want us to conclude on. So when he starts, there is something called total actions. What the fuck is total actions?
Again, guys, kama wewe ni mwalimu kama wewe nani usiwahi patia dandawadaru buka anzie. Ndio.
Tell me what total actions is.
See actions. Wekwa ni kusonga ni.
Action.
You know,
so
Gary,
moves more.
for someone who's slandered underlying metrics, these are underlying metrics. You're not being consistent, Gary.
Nah, there's a reason why I literally brought up that comparison, because as a striker, what Nunes offers us, and Liverpool fans will tell you that, is this guy is chaos. This guy is.
You know who else was
wicked.
chaos? Yaya Sanogo.
Yaya Sanogo wasn't chaos, bro.
He was. That's the only reason we won FA Cup.
Wasn't chaos. Maybe he was chaos when he was born,
Something
but he wasn't chaos
How many
as a player.
pressures does he have per 90?
Underlying sorry, something that is very
Where
important.
ghost?
This was Vegas. It was a Vegas business jua.
Something
Bro,
else.
so let us him.
Last.
But
Let
I
us
want
him.
to tell you something.
So
This is
before do we go close this Haaland versus Nunes?
Umeshaona
Wale-
wale wase kwa GHC nyuasi wengine wote mko na uzi yetu anaangalia paper. Ndio huyu. Lack of interpretation. Doesn't even know how to interpret stats.
I didn't do
Let me
KCSE. They don't have KCSE in Somalia.
Let me finish.
Oh, ulifanya SCSE.
Let me finish. Skiza. They've wamechukua stats selectively. They've selected 17 matches for Nunes. Wamechukua 23 matches for Haaland. So they're averaging more things on Haaland's side.
He's missed games.
Unaona mbona anaongea nonsense. Nunes has played 17 games.
So why are you counting his
So you would have
total
missed those
23 and not counting
Because Haaland has played
All right.
23.
Guys, we need to talk about Chelsea. But before we wrap this up, Kiari, you talking about the top 4 race is blatant admission that you're not finishing above Arsenal this season. So what I want to tell you now, right? Oh, these are the stats. This is the graphic.
Yeah. Goals, assists.
Chances created. No, overall, he's been pivotal. But to be fair, he's been pivotal for Liverpool. But to be fair, he's playing off the wing. That's another consideration. He's gonna get the ball
but
a lot
he's
more
not the
than
future number 9, is he?
He is their future number 9. No,
you
listen.
just said Gakpo is replacing Firmino. Why
Gakpo is replacing Firmino. Yes.
All right. So, Kiari, listen.
Kwani you know maanisha tu?
Kiari,
They're
listen.
getting slapped.
About this slap bet, right?
Yeah.
Me, the most important thing for me, right, is that you sit in front of the camera, like we agreed, and you look at it in 4K, and you say, Zoom only started watching ball in 2006, but he knows more ball than me. That's what you said. We have that on.
That.
Now, listen.
Wallahi, we agreed on that. Oh,
Wallahi, we did.
Listen.
No.
Since it's inevitable, say that part now.
No. What I want to do, right? Fuck the slap bets, right? No slaps. We'll get a pie. So then I just smack you with the pie. That's it. Because slap bets are
slap on my pie slap.
Pie slap is, bro, it's more respectful. It's disrespectful when someone slaps someone else, and then that shit's gonna get clipped on Twitter. Every time you tweet anything, someone's gonna slap you with that thing. So let's just do the pie thing. You and Eric.
Brother, how many
agree to it?
Acha nikwambie points ni 18.
Hey, my guy said wait. He said wait.
Hey, pull up on me.
He said it's Milan.
Nipatie dakika
It's
moja.
Milan 3-0 Champions League final. He said wait.
I have a chance to respond.
Nipatie dakika moja akwambia we. Pull up a minute. 18 points in the difference.
19. 19.
Na tuko na game in hand.
No, we've played the same amount of games as you. No, we played one more game.
One more game.
So you still think you finish above
Arsenal?
So it's 16.
Acha kuambia kitu niliona. So this past week Arsenal game.
I'm trying to help him. I swear.
Jana nilikuwa nimekaa nikajiambia azijana nilikuwa nimekaa hiyo part ya pies and whatever that one will settle it. But mimi kitu nakwambia ni before we even get to me getting slapped, yeah. This weekend gave me hope. These guys were talking 11 points ahead of City, yeah. 8-11 ilikuwa tu waende kuextend. All of a sudden ni 0. So sasa nikiangalia
no Liverpool. You guys have been slapping 3-0 while they were dropping points. You guys are dropping points.
We
started dropping points. They've been dropping points.
Yeah. So kitu najua ni the one thing I'll never underestimate is your power of bottling. the reason why I believe in that power of bottling, yeah, kuna zile fixture 3 ulieka zile za kumalizia season. Hizo zote hizo ni points 9. Nimekuwa nikifanya hizi maths. Kuna zile 3 ulieka. Mimi najua we are giving them nothing at Anfield, bro. We are giving them at least 4 ili ya kumalizia season. So hizo ni point 12. Newcastle 15. Hai ndugu. Hapa we are talking
but you know those 3 games. You know those 3 games.
Si hapo yakwambia
amehesabu zote na zafika bado.
Exactly. No, I want to ask you
16 na game hand.
In those 3 games you posted, 2 of them are mid-table teams and 1 is Newcastle. Like I don't understand why we're talking about
2 of them ni City na
Chelsea na Liverpool. There's no City in there. Yes, it's you guys. It's you, Chelsea, Newcastle. It's you, Chelsea, Newcastle, bro.
It's Chelsea, City and Newcastle.
Chelsea, Liverpool will play soon after.
Mimi najua City tunacheza wewe.
Anyway,
with you guys expeditiously.
4-0.
So you don't want to admit.
4-0 at Anfield.
Anatuekelea
4-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, ila kumaliza season. I remember the last time Arsenal came to Anfield with a league title in mind was 2015-2016. Came in heavy. Giroud cheated on his wife that Friday night.
That's mad actually.
Yeah. So that
you know that game
So he came ready to score some goals.
You know that game
pale Hilton akapigwa picha kaingia game akalimwa 5.
You know that game Arteta talks about in the documentary, the one where he goes like Pakhara. That shit for Pakhara.
What the hell is that, bro?
That shit
when like Arteta atiakwa anaona ball kwa
that was that day, man. He's the one who even caused like 2 goals. He played so shit that day. 5-1. So Suarez hat-trick ama Raheem Sterling.
Kufunga hata kitu.
Raheem Sterling.
Sturridge.
Yeah, anyway. But so I mean you want to go back
so,
7 years, that's fine.
The price it's okay. The price it's okay and whatever. But yeah, for me it's just I know. I believe in your power of bottling. And that's why I'm saying
they're going to bottle the league or the bottle you guys finishing above.
As one as a bottle at top 4. Hiyo ndio nakwambia kuna power of bottling. Issue yenye iko ni ndio nakwambia this Villa win. What this
kutumia sasa akili.
Honestly,
you keep asking people to watch football.
Sasa
watch football yourself.
Just watch football.
Even you watch football.
This is just blatant arrogance.
Are you coming telling us that Arsenal is
like it's not even banter now, it's just arrogance.
Kitu stambiwa na Saddam ni nianze kutumia akili aja
hianza. Even Gabia Bonla on top spot. Ataongea hiyo mafia unaongea.
Gabia Bonla ni nani?
He talks the most shit. And he's not even
amekula mawaya kila saa.
Gabi, even Jamie O'Hara, bro.
No one has ever said
this
that.
This guy's talking, bro, like this is madness, Kenny. Come on.
Kwa mbevu na jamaa na kubomola nywele leo.
Watu wameamka kwenda mjengo, wameamka kubomolewa nywele
in the studio, bro. Plug in the salon. Sorry, not the barbers.
Chill out, bro.
Plug in the salon, bro.
We're talking about football, man.
Whose place? Who's
hapa kuna safety shit. Hapa kuna safety hazard hapa. Hizi lights zikiendelea kuwaka nywele na hii na wacha moto. Products.
Just do. Hey. Anyway,